Okay, we are live.
Great, thank you. Good morning and welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Global Miracle Call for Sunday, November 2nd. And thank you all for adjusting your watches for today. We want to welcome you all. Today is we're premiering collection number 3 of the Love, Music, and Poetry project for our kids in Nepal. Nell is here, my wonderful wife.
Yeah.
So we have a disclaimer here that we are sharing information, and this is not meant to treat any medical or emotional condition. There's a lot of wonderful information, but please see your doctor if that feels like the best way to go. Okay. And next we have the intro for any new people. Esther, anybody out there who's a new person?
Yes, we welcome you, new people and old people. Make new friends and keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. And in the chat, we love it if you let us know and if you'd like to share with us how you discovered us. We also love to see that and what part of the country you're from. And actually inviting everybody, if you want to put on your chat where you're from, and express yourself. We welcome that. So this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful, another one of our series with Jerem and Nell at the helm. So back to you, kiddos.
Thanks so much, Esther. I'm seeing some dear friends on the call here. Sage, welcome. Anthony, welcome. Beverly. 3 Canadians in one swoop. Even though the Blue Jays just narrowly missed the World Series last night.
Sorry.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we want to hand it over to Carol for today's announcements. Carol.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to talk about several things that are up and coming, and I'm not going to do them in exact order, but one of the things that I'm very pleased to announce is that we will be having a new form of detox called the Gentle 7-Day Detox. And the purpose of that is for people who have sensitive digestive systems. And that would be people who have problems with IBS, the celiac disease or Crohn's disease, anything that affects your ability to process food. This is a gentle detox that could help you reset your system and be all set to go for the holiday season and culmination of the new year. We've scheduled it so that we have a question and answer session along with a shopping list for what you'll need to purchase to eat during this week. That's on December the 6th. And then we have a second Q&A on the 13th, and the detox itself is from the 14th to the 20th. So we've created an early bird special of $67 if you use this code GDEARLY. That's early bird, our special early bird discount just for you. This won't be available throughout, but we hope that you'll take advantage of it and join us. And the difference is, in our traditional detox, we use mung bean soup. Some people can't digest a whole mung bean, so this is based on khichdi, which is a split mung dal, and it has no skin on the seeds, so they're very easy to digest. There'll be smoothies and other things along the way, so hopefully you won't feel hungry. You'll feel energized and so excited for having this reset of your digestive system. So watch for that. There will be a link hopefully posted here, and you can get much more information. And Cornelia has created a landing page for that with more details and the timing of those Q&A calls. also, Cornelia, if you're available, could you talk about our next creative art time that's coming up?
Yes, our next art time will be on Wednesday, November the 12th. And it's me who is going to lead that. And we will do one of my favorite pastimes, and that is actually creating a mandala. So you can either draw your own mandala if you're skilled, and or you can also get one of the templates that I will send out when you sign up, and you get your kind of welcome email with the link for the call. I will send then a few templates that you can pick from if you don't want to draw your own one, or you bring your own if you already have one. And what you need are some colored pens or pencils or whatever you want to use in order to kind of create the mandalas. And I'm really, really looking forward to that because it is really a meditative practice. And so I'm inviting you, and we will really have a great time doing that. That will be Wednesday, November 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
Thank you, Cornelia. And then it seems like a long ways away, but we will be gathering in person in June, the first week in June, going back to Ashland, Oregon, which was a place very special for Dr. Pankaj Naram. And the special event will be held at Jackson Wellsprings in Ashland. And it's a family reunion, so there'll be camping and glamping and tenting and RVing and definitely lots of community and love to be shared among our group. So the registration for that is open. The dates are June 1st through the 5th. 5th is actually the day we'll be leaving. There is a day in there also on Wednesday. There'll be a little trek for those who are interested to down to Shasta. Dr. Clint should be leading that group for a very special day trip to Mount Shasta and then back to Wellspring in Ashland. So more information on that is coming. So I think I got everything covered. We have the detox coming in December. We have the celebration in June, and don't forget upcoming soon, November the 12th with our art and creativity group where you can go and have some fun. Did I miss anything?
I think sounds good, Carol. Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, and
Thank you,
there's our
Carol.
remedy that's in the newsletter. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, you're missing some things. So this is an example of something you'll find in the newsletter. Our powerful home remedy for breakfast treat there for some stamina and energy. So we invite you to sign up for the newsletter, and maybe that's another link we can add. Thanks, Rodell.
Great. Thanks for being so comprehensive, Carol and Cornelia. Yeah, so welcome everybody. And I just want to say a few words about the project that we're presenting here. And for those of you who haven't heard, this is a project to benefit the 9 orphanages in Nepal that Dr. Naram was responsible for supporting during his lifetime, and asked the community to continue that support. These are amazing kids who have been displaced and in the midst of earthquakes and financial challenges and many, many other levels of challenge. So we just try to put together a project where musicians will donate some of their beautiful music, and poets. Today's episode will actually feature a lot of poets, and this is the first time we're doing that, which feels exciting to me. We have some amazing poets in the community. So we're asking for donations for this project of $6, which will basically get you one collection. If $6 is not in your affordability range, let us know and we will get the compositions to you anyway. So it's good stuff. I think you'll enjoy today. And I'm going to hand it over now to my beloved Nell to let you know the quote of the day.
So here's our quote, our inspiration for the day. This is by Sting. If you play music with passion and love and honesty, then it will nourish your soul, heal your wounds, and make your life worth living. Music is its own reward.
Thank you, Sting. Thank you, Nell. Okay. So without further ado, let's move into our collection here. So the first person we're going to be featuring is a dear friend, Joe Polisi, who's not only an amazing musician, but also a yoga teacher. And I'm going to hand it over to Rodell now to play Joe's introduction to his music. He can't be with us today, but he made this video for us. Thanks, Rodell.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining today, and thank you, Jerem and Nell, for your great work around this project. Jerem asked me to talk a little bit about the composition Before You Go from the CD Before You Go. So it's the title track. Yeah, so I'm a musician and a yoga teacher, mostly a yoga teacher, but I've been playing guitar my whole life. And when I moved to Woodstock in '99 is when I met Jerem. And that first winter there, I was kind of at a loss for music work and musical connections. I was new in Woodstock, New York, moving from New York City. So a friend suggested to do a home recording, go get the gear because we could do home, 8-track or 4-track recordings and do a record that had yoga influences and your compositional influences. So the idea was to create a CD that would be appropriate to play in a yoga class or any kind of healing arts, massage, or whatever it may be. So anyway, I got the gear and I sat down, and the piece Before You Go was my first experiment with the guitar synthesizer. So all the sounds you hear on that song and on the CD, if it's not the actual guitar sound, I'm still generating it from the guitar, but then the guitar is plugged into a synth module. So the percussion that you hear on that piece, the sitar and the bass and the flute, are all being played on the guitar, but processed through a module. So the piece itself started with the sitar part, and I just started layering tracks on top of it. And then I came up with the melody last. I felt like I had a nice foundational harmonic and rhythmic structure. And so I just started to improvise over, I just kept playing it back over and over again. I grabbed a few ideas that I liked and stuck with, the final product, which is on the CD, but there are a few others that I liked as well. And the rest of the CD kind of developed in the same way, where I was kind of writing on the fly. There was 2 pieces on the CD, October and Sanjaya, that were already written, and I just adapted them to what I was doing, as a solo artist, playing all the parts. And the final result of the CD I was very pleased with it. So that's it on the composition. The theme of the CD itself, Before You Go, I mean, the kind of the background idea is kind of literal, like before you go, what would you like to do? What would you like to say? Is a place you like to visit? Or another way of saying all that is not to put off until later what you can do today or even next week, because sometimes we don't get later. So anyway, thank you, Jerem, thank you, Nell. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Great, thank you. So today for our meditation, we're going to use Joe's music as the backdrop. So if you'd all assume your familiar meditation position, whatever that might be for you. And we'll use this time to focus in on whatever needs healing, physically or emotionally, or any goal or aspiration you might have, as we listen to Joe Polisi's Before You Go as our backdrop. Rodell?
Thank you, Joe, wherever you are this morning, this afternoon, or this evening. I always forget all the different time zones. Our next wonderful presentation, I'm going to hand it over to Nell.
So I'd like to introduce you now to Jennifer Cunningham, who is a retired psychologist and a prolific writer. Jennifer and her husband, Leo, who's with us today, and their son, Gabriel, wrote the Survival Papers, which was a finalist for the Eric Hoffer Book Award. So we'd like to acknowledge that. And Jen, if you would like to unmute, and would you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for your song? There we go.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Great, thank you.
Okay, so you asked me to tell you about the inspiration for it. Well, I began talking to Isaac's spirit after he died by suicide in 2005. Anyway, this collection of writing that started to come after the Survival Papers is called The Transmissions from the Pleiades. He told me that was a good thing to call it. So I find it really interesting that today is a Dia de los Muertos also, and we are in the realm of the land of the dead, and my ancestors are all around here on the altar. So I'm feeling very accompanied by spirit today, which I'm incredibly grateful for, because the other side is the broken heart, as you all can understand. But this particular piece, I wouldn't say that I wrote this piece. I'd say I took dictation. It's called Sky Dancer, and one of the places I find myself sometimes in writing is that I have no idea what it's talking about. I just write it down. So anyway, I think it's about the polarities that exist. Our son Isaac was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and we have polarities in our whole clan. And it is a place, it's a legacy. There, two of my other cousins have died by suicide. We have all kinds of extremes. So I think it's about that. I think it's about the extremes that exist in human nature, and thinking of them as energy more than anything else. And so anyway,
Thanks so much, Jen. Thank you. Okay, Rodell, if you'd like to play the piece, that would be great.
Both sides in everything abide. The highs roll in, and then comes in low tide, twilight and dawn, midnight and noon. Opposites exist in sun and moon. All is in us, every one. The shooting star that's gone too soon is seen as bright, not fading into cosmic night. We are breath and earth, fire and rain, knowing joy, feeling pain. White road of spirit, red road of life, black road of dharma, toil and strife. Poised at the crossroad, the time is now. Lighten the load, go with the Tao, no worry and no hesitation. Surrender into a soft relaxation. Star is body passing through time, ancestors into transformation. Return to the source of all creation. Music, color, words, luminosity. Craft is honed through virtuosity. Music, color, words, luminosity. Craft is honed through virtuosity. Wholeness restored, we glimpse luminosity. Star is contained like body by spirit. Listen in silence, its voice, you will hear it.
Listen in silence, its voice, you will hear it. Take the long view from the point of beginning, through descent and rebirth, on and on without ending. Radiance emanates from inside the core. Now go through the stargate and open the door.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Jerem,
Such a beautiful piece.
thank you. What I forgot to say is that's Isaac's music, and Gabe was the audio engineer, and Leo made it happen, and I just got the words. So it was a family affair. And anyway, right before he died, Isaac had wonderful alien prodigy. So I just wanted to say that. Anyway, all right.
Thanks for mentioning that too, Jen.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah. I want to just take a quick moment to have a shout out for our dear Rodell, who's doing all the tech work. Can you come on camera for a sec, Rodell?
Hello, everyone.
Rodell is in the Philippines doing all this work for us, and he has been in major challenges for the last few weeks with typhoons, earthquakes, and many thousands of aftershocks, and still helping people all the time.
Thanks, Rodell. You're great.
So our next piece, we have to do a little tech dancing here, because our presenter, Stephen Malkin, has difficulties with his computer right now. So I'm going to take a moment to call him and get him on the phone so he can read his poem for us. And Rodell, maybe you could set up the piece of the background music for his poem. That would be great. And be right back. Call Stephen Malkin.
And in the meantime, I would like to welcome so many people are new today. So we have here, Chris is here, Anthony is here for the first time, I guess. And I got that right here in the, Chris said he got invited by Susan and Joseph. So, so we have new people here, and we always like to welcome everyone. And Anthony, he is from Toronto, Canada. And you heard from Jerem about this call. So let me just go.
Thank you, Cornelia. So we're going to get Stephen on the phone here, and we'll see how the sound works. Okay, here we go. Hi, Stephen.
Hello, Jerem, and everybody.
We do have echo. We have some echo.
Echo.
Okay. Anything we could do about the echo?
No.
If I turn it this way, would that make a difference?
Jerem, you may want to have him call you.
Okay. All right.
Try that.
Okay. Somebody just mentioned. You call me right back. Call me right.
Yeah, that might be better. And I ask everyone else.
Has he tried getting
then
on his phone instead of his computer?
We tried that already. It didn't
Okay.
work this morning.
Oh.
So I ask everyone else
And
to stay
Stephen,
muted, because otherwise we might
down,
get
okay?
an echo.
Can I just turn off the computer?
Yeah, you could do that. For the moment, yeah. Okay, I think we probably have it.
Okay.
Are you there, Stephen?
Yes.
Okay, try speaking now, see what we get.
Hello, Jerem.
That sounds good.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I seem to be the problem child today.
Sounds good, Stephen.
Okay. Tell me what to do.
So, Stephen, if you would just share a little bit about your inspiration for this poem.
Well, first of all, I wanted to thank Jerem for his loyal support in my and everybody else, Ariana and other people who have reached out to me in my difficult time here of healing. And so I wanted to thank everybody. I haven't been able to call back everyone who's called me. It's still, I'm in the middle of these treatments, but I wanted to thank everybody very, very much for being so real with me in this. This is I have a book of poems I wrote called Whole Town in Slippers, which is a testimony to life in the slow lane, which I think we all need more slowness. And this is a portion of the book which is called Steve's Psalms. And when I used to be a beat poet, I got a lot of derision for the corniness of these spiritual poems, which I wrote a while ago. But I insisted on writing them and reading them wherever I went. And I look now more fondly upon these psalms than I do actually the poems that I've written. So I just suggested that I share this with you all, and with and thank Jerem for it. It's the poem is called Indian Paintbrush, or the psalm, I should say, a response to hopelessness. Of hope I speak. No reason why. Of earth I affect to a clouded sky. Of love I feel so real. Of trust, self, of a dusty shelf. The soul of being whole. Coming home, less driven to roam, off the street, no more beat of the soul, accepting the beat of going in, forgiving sin, renewed hope, roadside flowers, fresh air, majestic mountain thunder showers, joy-filled hearts, healing powers of the sky, spirit high, beyond the fear, beyond the doubt, and all the darkness about. Is truth in a flower, in it free. In a discipline, room to be free, room to be me. In the sanctuary of my soul, I choose to grow old. Wise, kind, my mind, I will gladly release, feeling a sense of ageless inner peace. Amen.
Beautiful, Stephen.
Thank you. Thank you, Jerem.
Thank
God
you so
bless.
much for sharing. And Stephen has really been through what I would say is the dark night of the soul, and it was a major jump out of that to be here with us today, and so appreciate you, Stephen. That was Stephen's brother Gary Malkin's music in the background, a piece called Autumn Stillness.
Yeah.
Autumn Stillness. So
Jerem,
thank you, Gary, as well. Yes.
Jerem, would it be all right if I sang Stephen the song that many of us know?
I think that would be great, Susan. Thank you.
May Stephen know his connection to Hashem and feel a deep inner peace. May Stephen know his connection to Hashem and feel a deep inner peace. May he know, may he know, may he know his connection to Hashem. May he feel, may he feel, may he feel a deep inner peace.
Thank you.
So that was a piece that was spontaneously written by his brother Gary Malkin at our conference last June, in a beautiful, beautiful experience for us all. And we love being with you and supporting you, Stephen, and we wish you the best on your healing journey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for making it here, Stephen.
Let's give him a
And we
We
love you, Stephen. Just love you.
We love you with you. We
Purely
love you,
love
Stephen.
Sweet.
We're with you.
Thank you.
I love you and I'm with you.
Healing, Stephen.
Yeah, we love you and we're with you.
We
Great.
love you.
Bless.
God bless, Stephen.
Thanks, Stephen.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
So our next wonderful presenter is another dear friend, Anthony Rankin Wilson, who's one of my favorite songwriters. And welcome, Anthony. Why don't you just ask you to share some about your journey with this upcoming piece of music that you had come through you.
Good to see you, Jerem. I'm assuming you can hear me now.
Yes.
Yeah, and you too, Nell. It's been a long time.
It has.
Yeah. And just a pleasure to be here with everyone this morning and feel into your community. It's very moving, beautiful. I'm going to read my notes about this song. Ideally, I would I would prefer to just have it roll right out of my heart, but I'm going to acknowledge my limitations this morning and just be naked with them. And so. The song was birthed over a period of about 2 years, between April 2009 and August 2011. So 16 years ago. I was 59 then and 61 when the song completed itself. I'm 75 now, and for some mysterious reason began to listen, really mysterious, began to listen to this song and enjoy it more than I ever have over the past couple of weeks. Just happened that Jerem asked me to select a song, and this 16-year-old told me in no uncertain terms, I'm the one. I'm the one. Send me to Jerem. Why, I don't know. But I refell in love with the groove of this song, and in particular, John McClane's saxophone. Unusual to have saxophones in my music, but this song kind of features a sax. I love the saxophone. And there's a phrase in the song called "Savage Pillow." And it renewed itself as a meaningful image to me over the past couple of weeks. So the chorus came first back then. I remember that, which is unusual in my songwriting. And though I don't have a clear memory of how the process unfolded, the theme of darkness, the dark night of the soul, of liminality, of transition between habitual deadening ways of being and renewal, arising from the ever-present embers, the flickering flame lighting, reminding of another day and another way. through the fallow fields of defeated brokenheartedness, of the unlived life, to the light of new possibilities, new life on the eternal rebirth horizon. I had no idea what this song was about when I was writing it, really. I mean, I did a little bit, but this is all in hindsight, as often is the case for me, looking back at my songs. I sourced my own experience of the savage pillow, of middle of the night awakenings, where the ignored demands attention, where the shadow challenges to be embraced. I don't remember what was going on at that time in my life, but the song helped me build a relationship with the savage pillow and come to more embrace when it may be a harbinger of, and not just evidence of, my failures, my badness, my death wish. I sourced my relationship with Sage, my wife, as the lyrical ground, and how an old protective way of being of mine, the great withholder, evoked a deep loneliness in her, which has been so painful to witness and to feel when she penetrates the caverns of my own loneliness. The eagle-eye view of this song, it's about the relationship between the archetypal feminine and the masculine, about a culture, our own, whose dreams are breaking, and where sometimes it can feel that there are none in the making, that there are none worth borrowing. I believe, however, evidenced in such creations as this Love, Music, and Poetry project, and in the people behind the creation, that there are new yet ancient stories being woven, then being told and lived, that are deep within the wisdoms of gratitude, reciprocity, humility, interconnectedness, of deep time, of ancestral honoring, of generosity, and of the necessities of grief and praise. Stories that remind us that there is always another way home. And I bow in gratitude to the musicians, my dear friend and producer, Brian McMillan, who generously contributed acoustic and bass guitars, keyboards, and backing vocals, to Ed Crabtree and his acoustic 12-string guitars and backing vocals, to John McLean on flute and tenor sax, and Ben Rollo on drums. And finally, my dear daughters, Leah Jane and Sasha Singer-Wilson, and dear friend Jerry Brody for their backing vocals on the chorus. Thank you. Thank you for your listening and for your very precious attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony. And Rodell, let's hear this beautiful piece.
For I'm awakening, a savage pillow. My dreams are breaking. No more to borrow, and none in the making. This is the way, this is the way it's been. This is the day, this is the day to begin. Another way. Another way home. Another way home. Yes, I'll toast our life, refusing to offer my lonely wife. You watch and wait for a sign. This is the way, this is the way it's been. This is the day, this is the day to begin. Another way. Another way home. Another way home. Another way. Another way home. Another way home. Guess another way home. Yes, another way. It's another way. Another way. Another way. Another way home. Another way. Another way. Another way home. Another way. Another way. Another way home. Another way, another way, another way home. Another way, another way, another way home. Another way, another way, another way home. Another way, another way home. Another way.
Ah, that's a wow, Anthony.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think everybody enjoyed that. Beautiful.
Nice to see you all dancing in your
Yeah.
seats or standing. So I'd like to just do a brief intermission to say, if you love this collection, please think about sending a donation. AncientSecretsFoundation.org, www.ancientsecretsfoundation.org. We're asking for $6, or if you feel compelled to add to that, that would be wonderful. And please put your name in the chat if you are planning to do that, so that we can have your email address. Put your email address in the chat so we can have that and send those MP3 recordings to you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And without further ado, we have Shifra. Shifra is one of our most prolific poets in the Ancient Secrets group, and she comes with a lot of heart. And Shifra is going to briefly intro her beautiful intention with this poem. Shifra.
So, can you all hear me?
Yeah, try to speak as loudly as you can, Shifra. It's a little low.
Speak as loud as I can. So, I decided to write something about this. Okay, so hello and love to all, and I mean everyone. Jerem asked me to write a poem about how my anger has transformed. I've had a monumental struggle with anger my entire life. Grew up having a lot of temper tantrums. I grew up with very extreme violence, like many people, and it was more trauma than I can handle. And I believe that is a microcosm of the extreme violence we're seeing now. Genocide in Gaza, the Sudan, there's 50 wars, mass planned starvation, taking away food stamps from millions of people, attacks on immigrants, women, Mother Earth, and everyone. And this violence has been here for millennia, and it's escalating, and there's a crescendo. So, in a sense, I was born for these times. But I also think there's an equal force of love and unity that is greater. And for a long time, nothing I did really offered a solution. I tried many, many different things. But I'm stubborn and I just keep going. And lately, I've had results. Things like doing the marmas and writing resentments and all kinds of other stuff. And my struggle is the struggle of so many. And when injustice is monumental, we need a monumental force, a monumental response. And I've concluded anger is not bad. It's an energy that can destroy or be harnessed as an assertive power to stand up to injustice that comes from injury and love denied. And this community has loved me and helped me to reclaim my God-given love. And there's so many people here. I'm not going to say people by name to save time, but you're all in my heart. And so I ask myself, I ask God to help me and us all to utilize the firepower of anger to burn as a beneficent, powerful, loving force, to alchemize the anger and turn it to love in action, to feed everyone, to house everyone, to bring peace, to protect the vulnerable, the immigrants, the people of color, poor people, children, elders, women, men, everyone, to create an unstoppable love in action. May these words that are coming go into our hearts, bodies, soul, individually and collectively, and create a brilliant flame, a torch of merciful, reparative love, peace, and justice for all. And here's the poem.
Thank you. And we'll be playing, Rodell will be playing Gary Malcolm's Spirit of the Rain as the background.
Beautiful. Okay.
Thanks, Shifra.
Here we go. Anger is a burning bush of fiery desire for humanity, all creation, to ascend deeper higher. After so many years of anger burning with ferocity, the luminosity in me taken over, lost my four-leaf clover. Anger at the crimes meant to help rent me to pieces on my life. Nearly lost my leases. Anger ate holes in my body, soul, spirit. A spear in me cut me deeply, and thee and we, though it aimed for justice, cut me through and through. Seemed nothing I could do. Rage would not dissipate. Festering turns easily to violence, hate. Anger with no constructive way out corrodes, erodes, explodes. A loaded gun, no fun. Easy to say, just let the anger go away. But for years, it did not go as resentment did grow. Thought it would free me, but was nearly the death of me. Anger's not bad, it's when anger gets stuck, does not flow, go away, simply festers day by day by day. I urge you, don't give up. Write down what angers hurts you, your part in it. The marmas are good to do. You will break through. We will break through. If you are mad, pretend not to be glad. Own the anger you feel. Be real. Don't say anger is unspiritual. You only want the light. Light and dark go together. Only together can they and we take flight, like a bird bent on flying right. I heard God say, anger is a force of my energy, can trap and destroy or save the life of thee. Energy like fire can burn down or heat a home, a heart. Let anger be a burning bush that does not consume. The energy your director, not your ruin, your boon. Anger has power to shower like the roar of a lion. Cry on, cry on, cry on. The power of that roar lets you soar. The cry of anger at injustice is no disgrace. In it, I see God's face. The cry of the child in me, thee, we to be free. The cry of the child says, blessed, blessed, blessed be me. To be the answer of the child's cry is my poetic lullaby. The cry of the Nepali child for family community, so children build lives of solid dreams. So the children of Gaza, all children, no longer scream but dream. The power of angry energy becomes the power of devotion to the notion that all, not some of us, need lives big enough to live our wildest, most magnificent dreams. Simple words on a page burn like sage. A rage that will not harm or die erupts into butterfly. Listen. Inside anger, hear the child's cry. Cut loose that energy. Find the power yourself and others to free. The power of that energy unleashed, not stuffed down, is enough to rid nations of fascist clowns. All forces keeping us down, not with hate, but with the assertive power of truth that cannot be stopped, that feeds the hungry, clothes the naked, sets the captives free. The immigrants, Black Lives Matter, white, yellow, brown, yellow, rainbow, you and me. A force of liberty. No time for resentment, hate. That energy changes fate, opens floodgates, ends stagnation, apartheid, separation, to the possibility, probability, inevitability of unstoppable love for us. Love and trust becomes our thrust, our must. Together we find a way to work, love, pray, sing, dance, feed, lead, educate, change all creation's fate. Harness anger as the power of assertion for justice, love, and peace. Release not as a consuming fire, but as an eternal bush burning in your heart. Take the power inside, let it guide, till all unlike love is consumed, but we are not. So we are hot with love power unleashed. All injustice with mercy does cease. A ceasefire flame of devotion burns deeper higher. No more children or grown-ups to die, separation a lie. We come together to live, to fly. We tend this inner flame, away goes shame, blame. Each unique, yet the same, different colored flowers burn with flower power. Shower love upon all. We rise from this fall, an unstoppable love for all. Heed the call of this sacred inner fire. Light your own candle, those of your sisters, brothers, lovers. Light all those candles, make them a great torch, lighting the way to a so much brighter day. Eden again, all beings friends. Lovers, mending, tending each other, only love for everyone, ends the rule of bomb and gun. The torch, a new sun, shining the way for everyone. A new moon makes us all loony loon. We sing, dance a new tune. Anger now the energy of assertion of the rights of us all. We see in each other our own face, the fire of amazing grace. Love fills every heart. Everyone knows their role, adds their flame to the sacred fire. We ascend deeper, higher, dream, conspire a new world. Love's banner unfurls, fists uncurl. All beings holding paws, leaves, hands, hearts. A new start, waters part, all part of God's fiery loving heart. We rise to the sky as heart love butterflies. Love and peace wise, we rise for a thrill, a trill. Heed, join this divine heart fire call. We are the transformative, unstoppable love that conquers absolutely all. We are the transformative, unstoppable love that conquers absolutely all. We are the transformative, unstoppable love that conquers absolutely all.
Thank you so much for your heartfelt words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we are winding down. We have one last wonderful treat for you. And I'm not sure if Patricia Martin is on the call. Patricia, are you there by any chance? Or Gus Mancini? Okay. They were going to try to make it, but I guess they did not. This piece coming up, it's called The Pulse of Life. And this is from an album that Patricia, who has written many beautiful poems and other forms of writing, did with Gus Mancini, one of my favorite musicians. And Patricia reads the verse, and Gus has composed, not composed, but improvised. This piece was done in one sitting. So I offer it with great appreciation to Gus and Patricia. And it's called The Pulse of Life. And Rodell, if you would roll that one for us.
Tree says, embrace me. The pulse of life flows through me. The pulse of life is seen and unseen. All flows through me. I am a prayer. I am a prayer. I'm a visible prayer. A tangible homage to the Creator. The pulse of life is light. The pulse of life is light. It asks no questions. For it needs no answers. Needs no answers. For all that it is enough. True says, the pulse of life streams through all. Branches, trunk, roots, leaves, through all the seasons, day and night, as it streams through you as well. Tree says, give me your heart. Give me your heart. Give me your fears. They dissolve at once, melting into the pulse of life that is you. The pulse is you and me. You are a manifestation of me and I of you. I flow in you as you flow in me, pulsing with life and love, breathing into the universe. Our inhalations and exhalations, rhythmic perfection. To know me is to know the universe. To know me To embrace me is to embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Be at one with the Creator. Be at one with the Creator. Be at one.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Gus. I know you're out there somewhere, and we're going to send this recording to you, of course. So thank you to everyone here for showing up today for this presentation and your support, and we feel you all. Do you want to say something?
Just wanted to say thanks for coming and for supporting the music project and Ancient Secrets and our help with the kids in Nepal.
To all our presenters, Joe Polisi and Jennifer Cunningham and Stephen Malkin, Anthony Rankin Wilson and Shifra and Patricia and Gus. Thank you all so much. We'll have some breakout rooms for anyone who would like to just hang out and connect with a small pod of people for a while. It's optional, of course. And in the meantime, we do our traditional farewell to you all, and we rub our hands together and we say, I love you and I'm with you.
I love you and
I
I'm with
love you and I'm with you.
Love you and I'm with
Thank
you.
you, Nell.
Love you.
Love you and I'm with you.
Love you and
Love
I'm
you
with
and
you.
I'm with
Love
you.
you.
Love you and I'm
Love you
with
and
you.
I'm with
Love
you.
Love you and I'm with
you.
Love
you.
you and I'm
Love you and I'm with
And
you.
I'm with you, and I'm with you, and I'm with you. I love you, and I'm with you.
Love you all.
I love
Bye.
you, and I'm with you.
I love you and I'm with you.